Before the video starts, I just would like to mention, next video is going to be the longer video because I'm almost done grinding out all the requirements I need for that video. And also, if you do enjoy the Minecraft Skyblock content here on the channel, make sure to consider subscribing with notifications. I'd very much appreciate it. And if you're already subscribed, then leave a like. That also helps a lot. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the plan for today's video is we're going to be going ahead and making a mining robot setup. Last video, we actually build the grinding robot setup, and I did finish it off camera. I actually finished it less than an hour ago. So now all these make me a ton of gems and XP, and I have my alt AFKing so they get full overnight and make me over like 300,000 gems when I wake up. It's insane. But that's not the point of the video. We're going to be going ahead and actually working on the mining robots. Currently we have 37, and I'm going to use 32 of them to make a farm. And I think we're going to build the farm right over here in this area of our island. I'm trying to put everything here in this little area that doesn't really need to be everywhere. But the first thing we need to do is move this chest with all the chunk hoppers, and I guess we'll move it over to this corner of the island, and we'll go ahead and situate ourselves with the mining robot area I want to work on. So we're going to go into shop and we're going to buy some stone brick because we're going to need that. And I have a very useful setup we're going to be using. It's just I need to figure out the center of this chunk because I'd like to build it in the center, or at least roughly the center. So let me quickly find the center of this chunk. So fun fact, whenever you place a robot, it always faces north whenever you place it down. So if I place a robot here, it's going to look this way. So we're going to build the farm facing this way, so then we can just place the robot and won't have to rotate them at all. It's just very convenient. So we're going to go ahead, make our little platform here, and we're going to start building our insane cobblestone tower generator thingy. We also need a decent bit of glass because we're going to use like a decent bit here. So glass is going to be all along here, and we're going to have lava right here. The rest of this will be stone brick. The water will be flowing into here. So we're going to make this 32 blocks tall for now. So we technically only need to go up 31 extra. So let's go up all the way up here. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do the water. So I might actually rebuild this again, like rebuild the tower, because I think I have an idea. So we need 31 blocks, and let's go here, and let's just go all the way up. And then we're going to have the roof right about here. So this is the roof, and what we're going to do is place a block here, and we're going to grab a water bucket, only one because we only need one, and we're going to make this water flowing, and we're going to get rid of this block so now it flows on both of those just to make it look nice, even though it's going to make really no difference. We could have made it one whole water source if we just made it flowing and just put the water here. We didn't have to make it two. I was thinking I had to place the water on every single block here, but I am mistaken as per usual. Anyways, we're going to put lava here all the way going up, so we need to figure this out. So we're just going to go ahead and build up all the way to the top here with all the materials that we need to build up with. So let's quickly do this. And now that I think about it, I'll go ahead and make this side as well glass, just so we can see from both sides, even though it makes no difference. It just looks nicer. So both of the sides will be glass, and then these two sides will be stone brick. I'm making slight adjustments just to make this look nicer. Time for the glass. Let's go ahead and start placing this all down. Okay, I've done the first wall. Now we have to do this wall. Almost done the second wall. Here we go. Just fill this all in here, and there we go. So this is the design. We just need to grab 32 lava buckets. So let's go ahead, do that really quick. We'll buy 2 stacks so they're formed into one, even though we're only going to use 32. So if I place the lava, it should convert this into cobblestone. Yes, it does. Perfect. And then we just go ahead, start placing very carefully, making sure every single one is a source, because if it's not a source, then it actually does not generate cobblestone. I believe it generates stone, or it just breaks the whole generator. One of the two. But either way, let's go ahead and place it here. Even though I don't need to put one up here, I'm gonna anyways. So there we go. We have the design finished. I'm pretty sure I placed every single one because I used 33 because of the extra one. So I think we placed it properly. So now we can get rid of all this loot now that we do not need on us. So we're gonna be linking the robots to this chest here as per usual. This is gonna be shared with our grinding robots. And we also do need to go ahead and actually grab a ton of string. And you're probably wondering why I need string. Well, it actually helps with making this design. So let's go ahead, grab out the robots since we have the string now. And if I go ahead, place a robot here, I can't place anything above it, and I'd rather not go from the top down because that's just way more difficult, in my opinion. Because if I wanted to expand upwards again, I'd have to break things and probably get rid of all the robots. A good counteraction to that is actually using string and then placing on the string, and you can add the robot. So I'm going to go ahead, go up all the way to the top here, if I can line up. There we go. And we're just going to place a ton of string. So there we go. String is placed. Now we just need to go ahead, put all these robots down. And what I might do actually before I place them down is upgrade them to max. I don't think we can do all of them to max, but I'm going to upgrade as many as I can because I believe it's 5,000 per each one of these. So we're kind of not going to be able to do that unless we buy some gems off someone. And I think 100k gems is technically 125 million right now. So I guess we could just buy our way up there. So I'm putting up 150 million on AH for 100k gems. Hopefully someone spends 100k gems on that. I'm overpaying technically because it's like 125 right now from what I last saw at least. So we're gonna wait until someone buys them. Okay, so we got the 100k gems. If we go ahead and go to our robots now, we can start upgrading them. Someone did purchase the money note, so we can keep upgrading these. So I'm gonna go ahead and start placing them all down just in a big row here because I kind of want to just upgrade, pick up, upgrade, pick up, and repeat the process instead of placing one down right after, because that is actually way more painful, at least for me. But we should have this done pretty quick here. But as you can see, they're all facing north, so that's why I built the farm like this, so we don't have to rotate them. Boom, let's go ahead, start placing these down, put one right here, and then we put the string, and then we go ahead, start putting these all the way up. It is quite tedious to place these if you can't see the hitbox too well of the block, and you have to place it right on the top of the string too. It's better than having to redo the whole farm sometimes, but it is painful to set up. So now what we can do with the string is actually just go ahead and shift and break all it. Okay, there we go. All the string is done with. We don't need that anymore. So now we're gonna go ahead, link it to here, the first one, and it should start working away. There we go. So I have to do this 32 times to make sure they're all linked up and that we get gems, and we'll make money from this. It's not a lot, but for me, it's decent enough, I guess. Another thing you can do to make these better is upgrade your island generator, I believe, so you can make more money from this. If you do /island perks, I believe there's a generator, and you just mine blocks on your own from a cobblestone generator, and it'll upgrade over time. So if I'm really desperate to make even more money, I guess I could do that, but I'm probably not going to be doing that. It would take a bit too long. And I believe there's 5 challenges and 6 different levels to the perk, so I'd rather not do that. And then what I'm going to do is break the chest once I'm done to test if they're all linked to the proper one, because I want to make sure every single one is linked to the same spot. I don't know, it's something I like to do with robots, link them to the same chest all in one, unless I can't do that because of overflow. We're more than halfway done. One thing you can do to make this easier is when you get too high up, so let's say maybe you did like 64 and you're at 48 tall, getting annoyed of flying up and down, you can set an island warp near the top there and just warp back up once you fall down and link the chest. It's very convenient, so the towers aren't an issue making a tower of these. It's really just placing them down, I think, is mostly the issue. Anyways, we've got 4 more to link, 3, and then now we got 2, and we've got 1 more after this. There we go. So let's go up to here, click the last one, press the link chest, and then we'll link it to the chest. And then what I'm going to do is break this, see if these are all linked. Yes, they are. And then these should all be linked as well. Yep, they're all linked to the same spot, so I can place this back down, and we'll be making money. And gems and XP. Because if we go in here, they also make XP as well, I believe. I don't know if grinding robots make more, or mining robots make more. I know you need more mining robots to compete with grinding. Like, this is not even close to how much this makes, but this still makes a ton, and they're cheaper to get. It's just a tedious task to set them up, really. But there we go, we set up our mining robot setup. It wasn't too difficult to make, but I mean, it's gonna make me more gems and more XP and whatnot, so I can't complain. It is pretty good. Let's go.